Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zhang here, and welcome back to week 9 of the WBE. This week we're up against Uzi, who is the coach of the Bullet Punch Club. He ended up replacing SacredFireNick, and he's been in the league for only 3 weeks, but he's been very, very good in the league so far. I believe he's 2-1 since he joined, and he basically took over a team that was winless at the point and redrafted a bunch of things. So I'm looking forward to playing him. He's been really, really nice, and first of all, thank you to him for being accommodating with my schedule. It was a really busy week, so sorry that this battle is going up a little bit late. We're gonna get this battle started, but also I'm commentating the Pokemon World Championships, the VGC World Championships this weekend from Friday to Sunday, as well as a Pokemon Go Invitational. So yeah, if you want to tune into those, definitely check out twitch.tv/Pokemon and twitch.tv/Pokemon VGC all weekend. Really looking forward to that, but we're here about Draft League right now. So once again, huge thanks to my front office for helping me build this team. Really haven't had too much time to prep for Draft League or for WBE in the last couple of weeks, and Uzi's going to be a really tough opponent, but I'm looking forward to playing him. He's a wonderful addition to the league, and we're very lucky to have him. He did bring, I think, pretty much everything that we've expected him to. I'm trying to see if there's anything that is missing here. No Arcanine, which is actually interesting, which means that Cortana actually might have a better time in this match. Or Aerodactyl, which I think I'm happy about. So, obviously figuring out what to lead with is always kind of tricky. I kind of expect the Uxie lead or the Kyurem. I think I might go with Rotom right away just to Volt Switch out and put some pressure on, see what he goes into. Otherwise, I wanted to go with Mamoswine. If we can get rid of the Tapu Fini, then we'll most likely be able to get Stealth Rocks up in this game. But yeah, I don't want to just lead Mammo here immediately. So we'll see how this goes. As always, if you guys enjoy, please show support by leaving a like. And of course, go check out our opponent, Uzi, who is definitely a very, very great guy in the community. And I'm really glad that we were able to have him in the league, just because he definitely is very passionate about the space. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to get started. And it's going to be Mienshao, actually. Okay, I don't mind that. Not at all. So probably a counter at a potential Mamoswine lead, actually. So, glad I didn't go for that. Okay. Could just Volt Switch here. Could also Overheat or Thunderbolt, obviously. He could go straight out into Rhyperior. I do have Hidden Power Grass for that. Does he expect a Choice Scarf here? Scarf is a pretty obvious item. I really, like, could you imagine if I just hit him Power Grass turn 1 he goes into Rhyperior? That would be so sick. Leaning towards just Volt Switching here, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna Volt Switch. He's faster! Okay, interesting. So he's Scarf as well. That's really good to know. Alright, let's see what comes in. Alright, it's Kyurem. That's fine. Okay. Now, I don't think a Kartana Sacred Strike is knocking this out right now. I mean, let me calc, but I just don't expect it to. I don't know its item, obviously, either. It looks kind of bulky, though. Cortana. Kyurem. Smart Strike does 84 to 100. But that's against No Bulk Kyurem. It's not worth risking it, I think. Cortana's really good in this matchup, so I want to chip it away a little bit more. So a bunch of things I could go out. I'm going to go out into Conkeldurr here, I think. Yeah. Let's see if it has leftovers. Yep. Okay. It's probably going to want to switch out into something like Tapu Fini, Uxie, maybe even Amoonguss. I think this is a pretty free knockoff. So let's go for an item here. Yep. I expect Fini to come in. That's a Amoonguss, I think. Yeah. It's fine. Rocky Helmet, okay. He does just get to click Spore here. The thing is, I could switch out into Kartana, right? But he obviously could have hidden Power Fire. I don't want to risk switching card into a potential HP Fire. It's just, if I did switch into a Spore, that would actually put me in a really, really, really nice spot. I really don't want to switch out into card and just eat up HP Fire. You can tell, you can look at just how good card is in this matchup. Like, Leaf Blade obviously obliterates two of those things. I have Smart Strike for the Kyurem. He doesn't have Intimidate. So I guess I just... Do I eat the Spore up here with Conkeldurr? Because obviously that is a good matchup against the Kyurem. I think I do, though. Yeah. I'll also Scout out for HP Fire this turn. It's just... Switching into Kartana would be so good because I could get in on a potential Spore and then he's forced to switch out. I do have Psychic Z to just knock out Amoonguss. But, getting a knockoff there is big, though. I mean, there's no Pyapa Berry, which means we can just destroy the Amoonguss with the Psycho Cut or a Z move. Alright, let's see if he goes for a Spore here. He did just Spore. Okay. Kind of frustrating, but oh well. Here he's most likely going to switch out. At least I would think so. And what's a good switch in here? Fini, Uxie. I think Rotom's a pretty safe switch option here. Let's see. Yep, there's a switch. What's that? Yansha, okay. Kyurem has leftovers, Amoonguss has Rocky Helmet, and Spore. The helmet is gone. U-turn is just safe play here, but he might gamble and high jump kick. To which I could switch out into Slowbro. What Slowbro counters did he bring this game? Not really much, to be honest. I don't think I can take a high jump kick, though. U-turning is definitely a safer call on his end. And... high jump kick will do 80 to 96. Yeah, I don't want to risk that. Probably switch into Slowbro. I mean, I just think he U-turns out here, but if I Volt Switch again, that would allow me to get some good momentum off, so I'm gonna risk it. Like, I mean, yeah, Slowbro can obviously take a U-turn. I can just switch back out to heal if he ends up swapping out here. He did just U-turn. Okay. He's definitely been playing better so far early game, I think. So, nice plays by Uzi for sure. That one's kind of frustrating because, yeah, I could have Volt Switched and gotten some really good momentum there. I think I want to try to get rocks up with Mamo now because he keeps going back and forth with these, and this is kind of annoying. Excuse me, to deal with. Yeah. Yeah, switching in Kartana into Amoonguss would have been so good for us. But I just didn't think it was worth risking losing Kartana immediately to a HP Fire, which I think he most likely would be carrying. Yeah, Slowbro's important here, so I want to heal it back up. He could very likely be running like a sub Roost set. He's been inclined to do that previously. He might go for a Shadow Ball right now. I definitely want to be switching out. I think I'm going to go into Conkeldurr and try to burn a turn of Sleep or two. I need to chip away at the Kyurem where a Smart Strike can knock it out. Okay, he's Toxic. That's good to see. I'll take that. Would not be surprised if it's Toxic sub lefties then. But he can't really do much right now. You could maybe go for a sub here. Or switch out. Yeah, he's gonna swap. So I burn a turn to sleep here, which is a start. And Oxy comes in, okay. I mean, obviously I want to switch out here, but switching into something like Slowbro is so obvious. Let me check what Oxy can even do. He could go for something like a Rocks here right now. See, I kind of want to go into Aromatisse because he's already, he can't taunt me. Aromatisse actually puts on immense offensive pressure against his team. Yeah, I'm actually going to go into this right now. I think he might Rocks here. Yep. Okay. So, let's see. I have Trick Room. I'm min speed. So I could just go for Trick Room this turn, Nasty Plot. If he switches into Amoonguss, I'll speed him under Trick Room and then just Psychic. That might be the move. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm in speed Aromatisse. Because Aromatisse is actually not in a bad position right now. Really isn't. And it could potentially sweep right now. I think I'm going to Trick Room here, yeah. I just want to see what he could potentially go into. Ooh, Rhyperior, I guess. But that is slower as well. Might be better just to attack here. I'm gonna Trick Room. Ideally he stays in, but okay, he's gonna U-turn. Okay. I'm hoping to see Amoonguss, I think. Because I know I can take a hit from it. Yep, okay. Okay. Well, now we click Nasty Plot. I was originally running the Poison Resist Berry, but I changed to a 50% berry for general use, but right now I wish I kind of had the Poison Resist Berry. We can definitely take a Sludge Bomb from this thing, though. Yeah. Should outspeed it, get a Nasty Plot off, and then I can start clicking attacks. He doesn't really resist Psychic too well with this team at all. Other than Uxie. Yeah, so if we can call that, that would be really good. Okay, let's see. If he didn't bring Sludge Bomb, then he's really in trouble, but surely he must have brought it against this team. I could have just Psychic there, but I don't think getting a Psychic off there really gets me too much mileage, because he can just switch out anyway. I'd rather put on some pressure with the Aromatisse right now. Ideally, like, Sludge Bomb does like 60% poisons me, and then like the 2 ticks of poison bring me back to 75% after the berry. Let's see what we can do right now. But yeah, Aromatisse actually is quite good in this matchup. Rocks is obviously going to be annoying to deal with, especially because I didn't bring Defog. Okay, so there's a Nasty Plot. Ah, okay, he brought Clear Smog. Okay, that's fine, because I can just Psychic this thing twice anyway. And if he's Clear Smogging, then he's not doing as much damage, obviously. And if anything, he'll actually activate my berry, so I don't mind that. Should have scouted for that, if anything, but I don't mind confirming that he has Clear Smog here. I'm guessing surely he has HP Fire. And maybe a Grass type attack. So it is unfortunate. If he wasn't running Clear Smog there, we would have been in a prime position to sweep, but this still isn't the worst case. We still got multiple turns of Trick Room right now, and I think Psychic will probably 2-shot this thing, and because Clear Smog's doing less damage, ideally he'll proc my berry after another 2. Maybe he's running both Sludge Bomb and Clear Smog, but I would expect him to run Spore, Clear Smog, HP Fire, and Grass type attack for the slow bro. This might be a very long match though. It's been 13 minutes, and oh, he actually swaps out. Wow, okay. Into Oxy? Or is that Fini? Interesting. Okay. Fini's an interesting switch in, definitely. Okay, he took that really well, but he's lefties, so no Z move. Okay, I'm expecting him to run Clear Smog, but I still want to confirm that I'm going to go for a nasty plot here. I want to see what he can do against this Aromatisse, because he's obviously really bulky special defensively. And he's not going to be able to do much damage, so if anything, he'll be able to maybe just proc my berry and I'll get another Trick Room off. Obviously, I got a crit there, which is kind of fortunate. So we take those. So it's Fini. We didn't see Uxi's item. Lefties on Kyurem and Mienshao as well. The last Pokemon is the Rhyperior, which he hasn't brought in yet, which is interesting. Because that could actually put on a lot of pressure against me. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like Grandian Z as well. Yeah, I mean, I could go for just the Moonblast here, but I just want to scout out if he does have Smog here. Because if not, then we put ourselves in a pretty good position with the Aromatisse. He's just going to Moonblast, okay. So, 134 down to 65. Oh, but he gets a special attack drop. That sucks. 34 down to... So that did 68 damage. Or 67 damage. So it really is a roll here, isn't it? It is the last turn of Trick Room. I don't want to switch out here and just waste a boost. It's a really unfortunate special attack drop, but... Alright, we'll see if we can survive. If we survive and get the berry proc, that would be so huge right now. Could also get a special attack drop with Moonblast, obviously. Yeah, I mean, I did get a crit, so I guess we kind of trade there. Dang. But knowing that like he could potentially KO, that looked like a lot of damage. Honestly, it was more than I expected. He's played well around this Trick Room, though, yeah. And Clear Smog definitely has put in work here. So, I mean, if we survive this, because I really do think it's a roll, and it procs the berry, that's so good. If not, then we'll at least get a Moonblast off, and we'll get a free switch into something like Kartana, which can actually put in a lot of work, because Moonblast should put this in KO range from anything, basically. And this isn't Rindo Berry Fini either, so we know Leaf Blade will knock it out. Yeah. He's definitely been playing slightly better than me, I would say, this game, though. I don't think I've made any great plays so far. We got the Aromatisse into a good position, but we haven't made too much out of it, unfortunately. Oh, he actually swaps out. Interesting. Into the Amoonguss. Huh. That might actually activate my berry, if anything. I guess he didn't want to risk it there. I mean, I think he probably clicks Clear Smog here. Which I don't think would knock me out. Okay, if he smogs... It's kind of a risky play there. I mean, yeah, maybe I should have Psychicked. Wow. If he smogs, I Trick Room. I'll heal back from the berry. Just I don't have a way to heal, obviously. How much does Psychic do against Amoonguss? Let's check. Amoonguss, Aromatisse. Clear Smog also might just knock me out, actually. So I could go into Kartana here. I mean, does he HP Fire? That just seems so risky. Alternatively, could go out into Rotom. The issue is that Rocks is up, though. Yeah. I think you'll need a high roll for Smog to knock out. I'm in Trick Room. Okay, can we survive? Nice. Okay. Woof. Okay, so Barry's up. And Tricker's up. Okay. Okay. If I knock out the Amoonguss, it also really paves the way for Slowbro. Like, Slowbro's life is a little easier. I don't want to just Nasty Claw here and get eaten up by a Clear Smog, so I'll play it safe and Psychic. He could obviously go into, like, Uxie, but Uxie's not doing any damage. If he goes into Uxie, then I can just Nasty Plot. If he goes... I think he should Clear Smog here, so I think Psychic is just the best play. And then he might switch out the next turn for Regenerator. And if I expect him to switch out the next turn, then I can Nasty Plot. And then that puts me in a decent spot. But the Berry has helped out here, so I'm at least glad about that. This is going to be a long game, though, guys, so go get some popcorn or something. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't have Defog, unfortunately, which also means that Rocks is a lot more painful to deal with. And that kind of sucks. I also haven't set up my own Rocks, which is kind of a pain. But I don't know. I don't feel like any of us have like total control of the game yet. Knowing the items has been quite helpful though. Like knowing Kyurem isn't Scarf, knowing Fini isn't potentially Scarfed is really big. Just because if we whittle away at those, then Cortana could just knock those out. And also obviously knowing Mienshao is Scarfed is useful. But he is actually just going to swap out immediately. Okay, that's frustrating, but a good play for sure. But I like that he knows how important Amoonguss is in this matchup, so good play. Okay, so Fini's gonna be in. I know I can take a Moonblast, so I think I just Nasty Claw here. And then I have to call Moonblast or Psychic the following turn. Okay. Hopefully no special attack drop this time. Okay. I don't even know if +2 Moonblast knocks this Fini out, to be honest. I could Psychic, but that's obviously not knocking out. If he goes into Amoonguss, then I can click Psychic the next turn, so I think I should just Moonblast here. Let's see how much it does. This is Modest Max. Moonblast. Top blue Fini. Against max HP, half investment Fini with special defense does 58 to 68. I think he'll probably survive this, to be honest. But that's fine. It would give me a switch it into the Slowbro then. Yeah. He could also go out an Amoonguss here, obviously, but I actually wouldn't mind that, because then I get another free attack off, basically. And now that I have the boost, he's obviously got to be a little bit more scared. But I do have to make the most out of these next two turns with the Aromatisse. Alright, yeah, he's staying in. Let's see if this knocks out. I don't think it will, but... yeah, really close, but unfortunately not. That's fine. Okay. But this does pave the way for Slowbro now. We still have one turn of Trick Room left, too. Okay, I mean, I could just Mega and Psychic. Seems okay to me. I don't want to Calm Mind here, yeah, especially with threat of Amoonguss, and Kyurem's obviously running Toxic. He actually stays in, okay, so he's going to sack the Fini, which I don't mind, because now if I set up Rocks with Mammal, it'll make my life a little easier. Okay. Fini's out the way. Shame though, Aromatisse was so good in this matchup, but I don't think I made enough use of it, to be honest, but oh well. I think Kyurem should come out here. Yeah. God, I wish I had Toxic on this thing right now, but I don't. The switching into Conkeldurr here is obvious, but I still want to make it. Yeah, I mean he's probably toxic Roost Ice Beam. So you can't really do anything against Conkeldurr while it's asleep. Like he probably clicks Toxic here, I think. Oh, that's an option too. Interesting. Okay. Give me Kartana. Oh, that's spicy. But I'm not going to knock him out with the Smart Strike, but he's got to be worried about Band or a Z move or Life Orb or something. What would he switch into? What's his Kartana switch in here? I really don't want to like go for a Smart Strike, not knock him out, and then give him free turns basically. Like if he was to play smart here or safe, he would have to switch into something to take a Steel Z move. Maybe Uxie. I'd really like to get rocks up with Mamoswine if possible. I just like, it would be so risky to stay in and deal with the Steel Z move. Dragon Tail and Toxic, okay. My turns with Rotom are obviously limited as well, but it's not that important to me, I think, at this point. Although it does get fast attacks off. Wow, this is a tough game, man. Sorry I'm taking so long for my moves. I just really don't know what to do. I think he should worry about Steel Z, so I think he should switch out. So I would go into Uxie. So maybe I can go out into Mamoswine here. Let's see. It'd be frustrating if he stays in. Yeah, he did switch out. Okay. Into Amoonguss. That's fine too. Okay. This is an opportunity to rocks now. And I think that might actually be worth it, given how this game is going right now. There's so many switches. I'm gonna rocks. And he switches. Okay, nice. Obviously worrying for like an ice type attack. Chin Chin. Uxie, yeah. Okay. Okay, that gets us somewhere at least. And given that he's switching in Amoonguss into Kartana, that means we could potentially snipe it with the Z move, so we do have to look for that potentially later on in this game. I think I'm gonna go to Slowbro. Okay, I'm getting whittled away slowly though by rocks, which is obviously a problem. But I can't really do anything with this Mamoswine here, I think. I'm gonna go out into Slowbro. He's probably gonna U-turn out, actually. Okay, if I expect him to U-turn out, is there anything better to do? He should U-turn out here. I don't really have any counterplay to that, do I? Because no matter what I switch into, by U-turning, he'll have offensive momentum there. That's tricky. Man, that's tough. That's tough. I don't want to just give up Conk because that's my switching into the Kyurem attacks right now as well. He's gonna U-turn out, and then... Okay, if I go into Slowbro, who does he go into? Guess he doesn't have great answers for Slowbro. Alright, I'm gonna go into Slowbro, maybe try to get a Slack off. Like, hopefully he brings in Kyurem, worrying about a Trick Room, because obviously he brought Dragon Tail for Trick Room. Or he just Grass Knots. He should take that okay, right? Actually, I don't know about that. That dealt way too much. That's not good. I didn't consider the Grass Knot. That was a nice play. My answers against Uxie are also kind of sketch right now. Dang. Stealth Rock, U-turn, Grass Knot, probably Hidden Power Fire, maybe a Psychic type attack. Ah, man. Shouldn't have switched in Slowbro. I don't think I'm going to get a Slack off at any point in this game, to be honest, at this point. So I think I sacked the Slowbro. Yeah. Cortana really could sweep. If Cortana gets an attack boost, like, it could really run through everything. It's just that it's not that easy to get an attack boost. Right, I'm going out into Rotom here, I think. This is a tough one. I think, obviously the early sleep on Conkeldurr was tough. I haven't really made any great predictions throughout the course of this game, which has also made things difficult. Like, I could have made a lot of good calls with Cortana, none which I have so far. I want to overheat to put the Uxie in like a knockoff KO range. I'm also in some trouble, I think. I gave up my best answer against Mienshao. Like, he can just high jump kick everything right now, which is actually a really big problem. Yeah, I actually think I just lost the Scarf Mienshao, because I lost my 2 best answers to it, which I wasn't thinking of. Oh, that's not good. Switching in Slowbro was not a good call. I don't know why I didn't think of Grass Knot. That was nicely done on his end. Yeah, I didn't have great answers against Uxie, and Slowbro taking as much damage as it did was not great. I just haven't been playing too well. I feel like the team has been really good. I want damage on this Uxie. Like, I need to chip away at everything right now, so I'm gonna overheat. Okay, he swaps out. Rhyperior? No. Kyurem? Okay. Actually not too bad for us here. Wow, that's a bulky Kyurem, jeez. Alright, he's got to be like max HP special defense then. Yeah, I don't know how I beat the Mienshao, to be honest. I would need to wake up with Conkeldurr and maybe get a Drain Punch off. Toxic and Dragon Tail, that's what we've seen from this Kyurem. I expect Roost. I do. Roost and Ice Beam would make sense. Oh, man. Could go out into Cortana here, obviously. That is such a especially defensive Kyurem, though. He's got to have Roost. I think he's got to. Maybe I try to wake up with Conkeldurr. Yeah, I should have just been going for some better predictions this game, I think. Yeah, he's got Roost. Okay. It's a really nice Kyurem set. I suspect Ice Beam or HP Fire is the last one. Okay. He's got to switch out here. I would think into Uxie. That's the safest option. But if he doesn't have Psychic on Uxie, then Conkeldurr is actually not in a bad spot. I'm going to try to wake up and get a knockoff here. Because knocking off any item would be big right now. He actually stays in. And he's... Okay, so he's going for a Dragon Tail. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Cortana's back in now, though. So now is... Do I want to make the call of him switching out into Amoonguss and extend my Z move here? Because that's what he did last time. And obviously I played it safe last time around. Like, I'm behind, that's the thing. So I think I kind of need to go for some big plays right now. Because if I just keep switching, I'm not going to get anywhere. So I think I'm going to go for it. Ah, he stayed in. Alright, that's probably game then, to be honest. Well played. He's definitely just consistently played better than me throughout the course of this entire match. I definitely had the team to win here too. I think all the team members were great. Yeah, he's definitely not knocking out. Yeah, I'm sure he went for that play because I didn't go for the a Steel Z move the first time around. But I needed to play better with Kartana this game. Like, even if I just Smart Strike last time, I would have been able to Psycho Cut. It would have put me in a really good shape, or would have put me in a good spot. But the thing is, I lose the Scarf Mienshao anyway, after having given up Slowbro and Aromatisse. I don't know, I felt like I had okay control of this game, but because I never made any predictions, I didn't give myself an advantage to, like, go above him. And he has so much bulk with Regenerator, with Amoonguss, like, he can constantly switch, and my team is obviously more offensive. Yeah, definitely a frustrating game. Probably goes out into Uxie here, but I'm just going to scout. I don't think I can win anymore against the Mienshao because it's still at full HP. And he can just fighting type attack everything, so I need to play for differential. Well played, Uzi, man. Seriously, good prep. I don't know. I feel like my team was equipped to deal with his, honestly. It wasn't like I had like any like major weaknesses with this team, but I maybe got a little bit greedy bringing Aromatisse early, or like in as early. Should have expected clear smog, so maybe should have been nasty plotting. Not being able to chip away at Fini was obviously kind of rough. What else? His Kyurem was a major pain in the butt. And yeah, I mean, Kartana was so good in this matchup because it obliterates everything, and I gambled a little bit there, but there wasn't really any other play I could have gone for there, I think, right? If I just like switch out, what am I gonna do? He's just gonna roost off any damage that I do anyway. So the Kyurem, I guess, like I needed better answers against it. I think both Slowbro and like Aromatisse were good, but I just lost them too early on. Eating that grass knot was really bad from the Uxie though, because that meant I just had to give up Slowbro for free. So yeah, that was bad. He is just gonna give me this Earthquake though. I'm faster. Okay, can we knock him out? I don't think so, but yeah, he's just gonna heal back. Oh, he's Dragon Tailing actually. Okay, that was interesting. Question is whether he switches out into like Uxie here. Man. I guess I could win if he doesn't have, if I jump kick is his only fighting type attack and he misses it on Rotom. Or Mamoswine, I guess. I don't think I can win at this point. I don't know, I felt like this game was closer than the score indicates though, but the Regenerator was really frustrating. I just didn't play too well here. Like, the team was really good. Plus, he's made very solid plays consistently. What do I want to do? I don't even know if an Ice Beam knocks this out, actually. It probably does. Alright, I'll go for the Mach Punch. And he did Swift Bomb. Okay, so maybe I could have gone for a knockoff there, but... yeah, I don't think I can't beat the Uxie anymore. Alright, let's see if he's... yeah, so you did have Psychic. So you didn't have HP Fire on this, which makes sense, obviously. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like I chipped away at everything, but ultimately I didn't like use my sweepers effectively this game. That was the mistake. Nicely played, man. Nicely played. I don't know. I don't even like, this is a loss that I don't feel bad about because I feel like it was like one of those where I was just like, I wouldn't say, yeah, I don't think like my team was more offensive, right? I think he played well getting the rocks up early, and I just like didn't play well when around my win cons well enough. Obviously I should have assumed Fini was going to survive. There aren't any plays I really regret other than switching in on the grass knot, I would say. And obviously, I think I wish I was more aggressive with the Kartana and went for like the Psychic Z move. I guess if anything, maybe I wish I ran Steel Z move this game instead of Psychic Z move. But that's like something that like hindsight's 2020 on. I will overheat. Oh, that's probably the Rhyperior. That's frustrating. I could have actually HP grassed it there for a knockout for free. This was a really fun game though, man. Good game to Uzi. I don't think I played like terrible, but I didn't play good, and I needed to play at least decent against him, and I'd say the plays were overall just quite subpar. So I didn't have much of a chance of beating him here. Might be a 5-0 loss though, which is obviously rough for differential. Yeah. I guess the other thing is this Mammal was running like an Endeavor set specifically to deal with Mienshao, and I actually maybe could have led Mienshao, or sorry, Mammal just to get rocks up earlier on. But I think the sets were fine this game. I actually really liked the team, and I think it was very good, and definitely possible to have won this one. I mean, everything was chipped at the end so much, right? Like, Kyurem is at like 10%. Yeah. Amoonguss was chipped away. Obviously, Regenerator heals that one back up. But yeah, I needed to play better with Kartana. I think his bulky Kyurem was a really, really nice play, and I underestimated. Yeah, I was fine with Conkeldurr falling asleep. Oh, we actually crit there. Okay, well, I'll take that. Yeah, I mean, helps with battle differential. Is it possible to win this game? No, I don't think so. But sorry to him there, because Uzi's actually trying to make a run in the playoffs, and it's certainly still possible. So differential really does matter. I'm obviously still in the running as well, but yeah, it just sucks because Cortana was so good in this matchup, especially because he didn't bring Arcanine. It would have destroyed everything. But I was gambling a little bit, hoping that getting in his mind, maybe making him think that I had the Steel Z move, and then trying to bait it out. But yeah, obviously I had the Psychic Z move. If I had this, like, yeah, the thing is, like, Kartana, if he gets one knockout in this game, can really start snowballing. So, ultimately, the mistake was not playing better around with that. But, yeah, he should just be able to sweep with Mienshao. That's the other thing. I needed to save at least one thing for Mienshao, and I didn't. And that was really bad. And he has Drain Punch, so, yeah, he'll be able to win this. Good game, Uzi. Kind of wish I left Scarf Mamo now, honestly. Not having Defog was a little rough, although I'm not sure I would have been in a great position to use it at any point, honestly. I really do feel like this game was closer than the 4-0 indicates, and it's just like I needed to play better with Kartana. I just, like, in the position where Kartana got Dragon-tailed out, I didn't really know what to do. Plus, Conkeldurr obviously, had it woken up there, maybe could have given me some leverage off something, because I would have been able to get a big knockoff off before he Dragon-tailed, and that would have put it in Smart Strike KO range. But I'm not complaining, obviously, there. Like, the odds of me waking up after only a turn are obviously relatively slim. So, yeah, that was a really fun one, honestly. I mean, in the end, like, what, Kyurem was very low. He should have 5-0'd me, honestly, because of Rhyperior. I think, like, this effectively shows how strong the team is, right? Like, he has so much Regenerator, and with U-turn madness, like, he can really pivot himself into really good positions. So, yeah, that's not a loss I feel too bad about. Like, I know it was a 4-0, but I do feel like it was a little closer than the score indicates. My biggest regret was definitely the Kartana turn where I forced the Kyurem out and Amoonguss came in. Like, I obviously could have just gone for the Psychic Z there. That would have put me in a really nice spot, although he probably just brings in the Mienshao into that position. I think maybe I forced the Aromatisse out too early on. I should have scouted for his moves a little bit more before that. That was definitely bad. Clear Smog I should have expected, so like against the Amoonguss initially, I could have maybe just gone for a Psychic to force out some damage, obviously, if anything. What else? Lead-wise, I was okay with Rotom as a lead. I just didn't make any predictions this game, that's the thing. And I feel like I kind of need to because my team is more offensive, and if I get something right, I really start snowballing. But, yeah, I don't know. The Kartana was in positions to potentially sweep, but obviously because I can't guarantee a knockout onto the Kyurem, that's really rough. So maybe having some better answers against Kyurem would have been good. But, I mean, I don't know. I think, like, maybe eating up the Spore onto Conkeldurr was also kind of bad. Could have taken that with, like, Slowbro. I think I should have probably used Slowbro more as a defensive wall this game. Actually, that's a really big point that I want to talk about. I think, like, the way I should have played this game was eating up a Spore with Slowbro and then just never Mega Evolving and then switching it back and forth using Regenerator instead of just Mega Evolving and trying to get the knockout onto the Fini. So, yeah, I think, like, Uzi played very consistently well. He played safe and he made smart plays throughout the whole course of the game. This was a game where, like, I think my lack of singles experience definitely hurt a little bit because I wasn't thinking of the big picture. Like, having Conkeldurr around would have been really nice this game to get consistent knockoffs off. And it also puts off an immense amount of pressure against the Kyurem. Dragon Tail was a little bit risky, though, because if I woke up and got in a Drain Punch off there, that actually could have made things a lot tougher for him. But, yeah. overall, I think he just played better than me. But I think my team was very solid, so thanks to the front office for building it. It was definitely capable of winning this game. I just don't think I made any great plays throughout the course of this game. And definitely some good lessons learned from this one. I feel these are losses I feel good about, I guess, because I know exactly where I could have improved on in terms of like making more passive plays, and I think this was just kind of a play style kind of game. Plus, Kyurem really put in a lot of work, and I never made great predictions against all the switches that he was making. So yeah. I guess that's why Kartana isn't valued very highly in Draft League, because it's so good, but like you need to predict well with it. If you don't, then it kind of just faints, as you saw there. An Assault Vest variant might have been better in this game, but I like the Psychic Z, specifically because Amoonguss was the answer against Kartana. I just played a little bit too scared, basically. And I think Kartana really could have swept this game as well. So yeah. Anyway, good game to Uzi. Go check him out. Sorry for losing, guys, but I think that was definitely a fun one. It was kind of a long, drawn-out game, but definitely some cool sets featured in both sides. The Kyurem set was really interesting. And ultimately, yeah, I think like I really needed to consider who was getting spored earlier on in this game. I kind of took that for granted. So that was definitely a pretty big mistake as well. But good game to Uzi. He, I think, is 3-6 now, so he's definitely making a run for it. We're 4-5, so obviously not the greatest spot, and we have 2 really tough opponents in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, not where we want to be, but we're still learning, and ultimately I think this game was definitely a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you tune into the World Championships this weekend. Of course, I'll be commentating VGC and Pokemon Go, actually. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, peace.